Hey everyone, it is me E and welcome back to my channel. Today's video I'm going to be doing something a little bit optimistic. I'm going to be talking about the things that I'm looking forward to in 2021. Last year in 2020, I didn't really think about this too much, which probably turned out to be a good thing since a lot of the things I would have otherwise looked forward to in 2020 were canceled or postponed due to the pandemic. I remember that in January, I was hosting an online exercise accountability group, and the theme I chose for the year was Disney things that would be coming out in 2020, like new rides and new movies and stuff like that, new resorts at Disney World, that kind of stuff. And almost everything on that list was canceled or postponed. So I didn't think too much about it last year, but this year I wanted to think about things I was looking forward to try and give myself a little bit of hope. Even if these things don't necessarily come to fruition, I think it's good to still look forward to them and see what might happen. So first and foremost, and the inspiration for this week's art video, is SHINee is back. If you do not know who SHINee is, I feel sorry for you. They are the most legendary K-pop group ever. They're my favorite Korean pop group. So if you don't know, Seoul, South Korea has a definite music scene, and a lot of it is these quasi-manufactured boy bands and girl bands. And SHINee debuted in 2008 with their song Replay. I won't say that I was a fan from that day. I didn't discover K-pop and therefore SHINee until about January of 2009. So I was a fan of SHINee within their first year of promoting and within the first year of their debut. And I love them. I just think that they are so talented vocally, and then choreography wise, like no other group compares in my opinion. They're the best live performers. They can do the most insane choreography and still manage to have some manner of breath control and to be able to sing. So if you know SHINee at all, you'll know that they were a 5-member group. But you'll see in this image, I'm only drawing 4 of them. Unfortunately, in 2017, one of their members passed away, which I won't get into too much. It's a little bit sad, but I did represent that member in this piece because it's one of those things where you don't want to continue to talk about this individual who passed away, especially since I would say it seems like the rest of the members are trying to move on and continue to promote new music and stuff like that. And anyway, the entertainment group, SM Entertainment, that they are under, the label that they're under, cannot use the deceased member's image anymore. So it's kind of like there's a limit to how much they can even talk about that member. So it's like, I don't want to dwell on him and constantly bring him up and mention him and all this kind of stuff, because it's sad for one thing, and also it's like, he's never going to be able to come back. So I don't know. You want to remember him, but not dwell on the fact that he's no longer there. So he's represented in this image, but only very minimally. But anyway, they've all got kind of a new style for this comeback, but I don't know exactly what it's going to be. So the way that I drew them each in this image was based on the most recent stuff that they've put out in 2021. So Onu on the far left put out a V-Live where he has blonde hair now, so I drew him with blonde hair. Key on his Instagram put out photos of him with longer hair, so I drew him with longer hair. Taemin has been doing V-Lives with Onu and Minho and by himself, and all of those it seems like he has black hair, but I heard rumor that he got silver highlights, so I drew him that way, and in the clothes that he wore during one of his V-Lives with Onu and Minho. And Minho on the far right, I drew in an outfit with a style that he wore for GQ. He had a photo shoot recently. So that's why the way I drew them is based on recent things that they've put out online. So anyway, that's SHINee. They're coming back in February with new music, and I'm excited to see what their new concept will be and see what they do, because they're the king of concepts. Like, they always have the most unique new style, and like it's very artistic. And that's something that I really like and respect about SHINee, is how artistic their releases are and how fashionable and all that kind of stuff. They're always on the cutting edge. But I'm not just looking forward to SHINee coming back with new music, though that is a big deal since they haven't put out new music in 3 years due to their mandatory military enlistments. But I'm also looking forward to a few other things. First, I'll mention also in February, I believe, Netflix is going to put out the next To All the Boys I've Loved Before movie, which is going to be called To All the Boys, Always and Forever. And they're not great movies, but they are cute and fun to watch. So I'm looking forward to that. It'll be something that I can enjoy around Valentine's Day for myself. I'm also looking forward to movie-wise, the Jungle Cruise movie. It was originally planned to come out last year in the summertime, but because of COVID, the release got pushed back. So Jungle Cruise will be coming out in July of this year. And hopefully things will be back to normal enough that I can go see it in theaters. The reason I'm looking forward to it so much is, one, I like the Jungle Cruise at Disney World, so it's like a really iconic attraction. And the first Pirates of the Caribbean movie, which was based off of an attraction, was really good. So it makes me hopeful that this Jungle Cruise movie could be good. But that's not really the main reason I'm looking forward to it. That's kind of on the periphery. The main reason I'm looking forward to it is because I love Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, and he's going to be in it. And that's basically all I feel like I need to say. If Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's in a movie, there's a good chance I'll be interested in seeing it. I just think he is so, like, beautiful and, like, handsome. I don't know. So I'm not, like, attracted to him, but it's just he's so fun to look at. And also he's just so charming and charismatic. I love Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. And I love everything I've seen him in. I may not have liked the movie, but I've loved him in the movie. So that is something else I'm looking forward to. I'm also looking forward to a new video game coming out this year called Story of Seasons, Pioneers of Olive Town, or Saucepoot, as it is being abbreviated to. This is the next Story of Seasons video game. Story of Seasons being a farming game series, used to be called Harvest Moon, but now is called Story of Seasons. And yeah, it's a farming sim type game. And I'm very interested to see what it'll be like. It'll be coming to the Switch. I played Story of Seasons Friends of Mineral Town for the Switch and enjoyed it, so I'm looking forward to this one. Obviously, there's some different gameplay mechanics. They always switch it up a little bit between Harvest Moon or Story of Seasons releases, and so I'm excited about that. I'm also looking forward to the potential of Stranger Things returning this year. I am somewhat of a Stranger Things fan. I'm not like a huge Stranger Things fan, but I did like it. I enjoyed the first season immensely. The second season, not so much, but the third season I thought was really good again. So if they can maintain that level of quality that they had in the first and third seasons, then I think the fourth season will be really great, and I'm looking forward to that. There's not an official release date on it yet, but I know that they resumed production on it in October, so seemingly, based on that timeline, they should be able to release the fourth season of Stranger Things sometime this year, and I'm looking forward to that. And if not, I'm at least looking forward to more information or a release date being revealed for that season of Stranger Things. Last thing I'll mention that I'm looking forward to in 2021 is getting my dog's cataracts fixed. If you do not know, my dog, who's only 4 years old, has recently gone blind. He had an appointment at the ophthalmologist, and they said they believe he's going to be a great candidate for cataract surgery, but of course it's going to be quite expensive. So I'm looking forward to getting my finances straightened out enough that we can get the dog his cataract surgery. On that note, just to, again, shamelessly plug my own stuff, I recently released on Amazon a paperback and an ebook of a book I had written, and all of the money from the sales of that book are going towards my dog's cataract surgery. In case you're wondering, I'm coming up on $100 of royalties, so I have almost earned $100 of royalties off of my book. If you would like to help me earn more money for my dog's cataract surgery, and if you're just interested in the book I wrote, I mean, it's a good book, and I really enjoyed writing it, and I enjoy rereading it myself, so I feel like that's a good sign. It's called Squatch Camp, available on Amazon, and I don't want to talk too much more about it, but I thought I would mention it because it is related to getting my dog's cataracts fixed. I'm looking forward to that. It's just like one of those things where To me, my dog is a gift from God, and I'm grateful for him. And I feel like I was entrusted this dog to take care of. And I don't have any other children or anything. He's my only baby, so I want to make sure he's cared for. But that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed my fan art of SHINee, and I hope you're also looking forward to their comeback in February. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye!